What is going on, everybody? Nick Alberici here with Week 18 NFL picks and predictions. The last week where I'll be keeping my stats and my wins and losses. Like last week, I was 9-7, so now I'm 167 and 90. So as the last week playoffs, I don't keep statistics like how I did that week because some weeks there's going to be 2 games, the Super Bowl 1 game, so it's kind of doesn't make sense to pick and do my record for that. So you're gonna hear me probably cough a lot in the video. Other than I had a good Christmas, the Vikings won, everything like that. I couldn't really enjoy over the weekend doing things because I was sick. I mean, I hate this time of year, man. I just hate it. The body aches, the coughing, all that stuff. I haven't. When I rewatch this, I could probably hear myself too. I hate it. After this week, really, when the Vikings are done, I look forward to playoff football, but I'm more ready just for the spring because I know this is probably not gonna be the last time I get sick, unfortunately. I was debating doing this video New Year's Day, in 2 days, but I said, let me just get it over with. It should be a fast one anyway, because Week 18, we have a good sense and idea of what to expect. So, yeah, so don't mind if I keep doing it. So let's just get into it. Let's get into Week 18. Let me back up a little bit. All right. So, this Saturday, we have 2 games as always. It's a Saturday doubleheader. First game, both these games are big games. First one's for the division here. We have the Panthers at the Buccaneers. Well, if the Panthers win, they automatically win the division. But if the Bucs win, they don't because it bases it off if Atlanta wins, then they don't get in. I think that's the weirdest thing ever, but whatever. I understand there's tiebreakers, but so the line is 2.5. Over under is 43.5. This game, I mean, I think no matter what, I think the Panthers end up getting in just because the tiebreaker deal and all that shit. I think this game doesn't even matter. Whoever wins this game is going to get pummeled in the first round by Seattle, one of the NFC West teams. So I'll take the Panthers though because to me the Buccaneers they shot their load. I mean they haven't been good and literally probably like since week 10. So I'm just gonna take the. I just both of these teams I don't think are all that, but I'm gonna take the Panthers. I mean, it's a shame that this division is so bad that 8-9 or 9-8 is gonna do it. When you got teams that are scratching like Minnesota that are in tougher divisions and still may end 9-8, you're thinking like, but these teams are unworthy. Like, but I'll take the Panthers to win. I'll say 23-20, Carolina. Yeah, I just think the Bucs are a mess. I mean, I can't really sit here and pick them. So, give me the Panthers. And then we got Seattle and San Francisco. This is for the number 1 seed in the division. Seattle's 1.5. Over under is 49.5. I'm gonna take San Fran. I think San Fran at home. The last week they came down to the wire with the Bears. I get that, but I just think San Fran at home here. I feel like it's just a winning formula. I think Seattle, to me, they're not that good as the record obviously is. I think Darnold. That's why I don't want to pay him because he has those bad games, and especially like when it matters most. Now every game now for Darnold this year matters the most. So let's see how he does. See if he shits the bed. So the unknown with him. I just think San Fran. I just think their offense is more on fire. Their defense was iffy last week, but I mean sometimes those games happen. So I'll take San Fran here. Another 3-point game. I'll say 27-24 San Fran. Maybe a game-winning kick, something like that. But it's got another number 1 seed showdown 2 years in a row, but this one's on a Saturday night. All right. And then we got the Saints at the Falcons. Atlanta's 3.5. Over-under is 43.5. This game was a debate. I mean, the Saints I've been saying, they've been playing some good football. But Atlanta, they looked good last night against the Rams at home, beating them. And Cousins hasn't looked too bad. So I think this game here, it's really a toss up. I mean, you can't really say what team is going to win, but I guess I'll take Atlanta because they're home and they're closing out the year home. I know the Saints have been hot, but I think Atlanta, they're going to build off that and they're going to win. So I'll take the Falcons here. Score predictions are going to be varied because I don't know who's going to end up sitting guys, and this guy's going to sit. So I'm just going to base it off what I feel like how I'd predict the game week 8. But there's games I know who's sitting, but like I'm going to predict games that I don't know who's sitting out of teams are out of it that I'm just going to base like how I did a game off week 8. You know what I mean? So I was going to say Atlanta wins this game 24-17. But yeah, Falcons win. And then we got the Browns at the Bengals. Cincy 7.5, over under 44.5. The Bengals should win this game. It doesn't have any playoff contention in it. The Browns, their defense looked good last week, but I think that's just all at home. On the road, they get beat up, but at home, they're a good defense. But on the road, they suck. So give me Cincinnati here. I'm going to say 31-17 Bengals. Maybe Burrow's last game as a Bengal, maybe not, but we'll see. And then my last time predicting a Vikings game this season, Packers at Vikings. The Vikings are 6, over under 36.5. So obviously this line's telling you the Packers are sitting everybody because they don't need to win. They're the 7th seed, which is crazy because if they so the Vikings, I have them winning this game. I think the Vikings win this game. To be honest, if McCarthy plays, I think we win like 31-13. But if he doesn't play, Brosmer starts, I think it's going to be like a more of like a 24-16. So what to say for now? Don't mind her too. I'll just say 24-16. I'm assuming Brosmer starts. I just maybe he throws a pick, something stupid because he's I don't know, but I think Jefferson, he needs 53 yards. They're going to get him 1,000. I think O'Connell's going to make sure of that, especially against backups. Green Bay sitting like all their key guys. I wouldn't be surprised if Clayton Tune started at quarterback because Malik is all banged up. But it's crazy. If the Packers are going to tie that one game, or if there's just another game we would have won, this game will be for the 7th seed. But it is what it is, man. Next year will be next. The fact that the Vikings win this game and finish 9-8 after being 4-8 literally a month ago from today, like that's something to build off of. They just misjudged the quarterback situation this year. Other than that, they were a solid team. I mean, they just had injuries and they misjudged the quarterback play this year. Now, I'm not saying I think McCarthy will be fine, but if if McCarthy played great and stayed healthy, or if they did bring back Darnold and he looked great, this team would be a playoff team. So, but if they had 9-8, that puts a smile on my face going into the new next season. So, let's stick with 24-16 Vikings. All right, then we got the Cowboys at the Giants. Dallas is 3.5. Over under is 51.5. I'll take Dallas here. The line went down, so maybe they said Dak's going to play, but I'll take the Cowboys. The Giants looked good last week, but it's against the Raiders. So give me Dallas. I'm going to say Dallas wins, assuming maybe Dak doesn't play the whole game. I'll say 24-17, just like I did for the Atlanta game. So 24-17 Dallas. And then here's my lock of the week. This should be everybody's lock of the week. Titans at home, or Jags at home against the Titans. Jags are 12.5, over under is 47.5. If the Jags win this game, they win the division. And they ain't going to lose to shitty Tennessee. So, so Jaguars win this game. I'm going to say 30-17. They're not going to have all these wins just to lose to these flunkies. So, Jags win and Jags clinch the AFC South. And then we got the Colts at the Texans. This is another game here that's going to be a lock. Houston's 10.5, over under 38.5. Rivers is not starting anymore, so he came back just to not win a game. So it'll be Leonard against Texans D. Yeah, Houston's going to win this game. I'm going to say 27-14 Houston. Houston's might be a tough out in the playoffs, man. If their offense gets it together just a little bit, like their defense is, I think their defense is the best in the league. I think Houston's got the best defense in the AFC, and I think the Vikings have the best defense in the NFC because it's just dominant. Like last week against the Lions on Christmas Day, it was just dominant. Like dominance in every level. 6 turnovers. So Houston, man, it's tough out. It's a tough out. It's a defense you don't want to play. I mean, unfortunately, their offense is iffy. I mean, but just like us, if you would have made it, nobody wanted to face our defense. If I was a team, I wouldn't want to face Houston today. All right, so that's the 1 o'clock window. Then we got 4:25. We have the Jets at the Bills. Some of these games I'm going to just blow past. Bills are expected to rest starters, but they're still 7-point favorites here, 38.5. The Jets are so bad that Bills backups will beat the Jets. So give me the Bills here. I'll say with backups, I guess 23-13 Buffalo. Trubisky's he's a backup, but he's not too bad of a backup quarterback. So give me the Bills there. Then we got the Lions at the Bears. Chicago's 3, over-unders 50.5. Take the Bears. I don't know why the line's so low. I just don't understand. It's either one, people know the Bears aren't that good as their record is, or two, they're so overrating their lines. That's what I can't dive into about that line. But I'll take the Bears 100% of the line. They're just a mess right now. I say Bears win this game. Everybody's playing this game. I think every starter for both teams. It's gonna be like a regular game. So I'll just take the Bears. I think the Bears win this game 31-21. I think they'll beat them by 10. I think Detroit in the cold outside, they'll score some points, but and their defense is so banged up, Detroit's, that I think the Bears, they'll be able to score pretty decently on it. So Bears win. And then we got Chargers at Broncos. Denver's 12.5, over-under 37.5. Chargers are sitting guys here. If they would have won last week, this game would have been another game for the division and possibly the 1 seed. Herbert's banged up, so it makes sense why they'll hold him out. But I'll tell you one thing. Chargers would have to go to New England next week. If assuming Denver wins, which they will, I'll say Denver wins this game like 31-17. Assuming that the Chargers go to New England next week, which they probably will, New England's going to destroy them for not giving them a shot at the 1 seed. Like, you're basically giving your division rivals a chance at the 1 seed. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit weird. That's like Minnesota just letting Green Bay get in the 1 seed. Like it just wouldn't make sense. But yeah, so Denver should win. I mean, who knows, dude? Denver struggles with these weird teams. That's why I can't really be sold on them as the 1 seed. Like they struggle with these. Like last week, they barely beat that shitty quarterback in Kansas City. Like I don't know. I just not sold on them. But they should win. They should win this game. I mean, they should win it by at least 14 points. And then we got the Chiefs at the Raiders. KC's 5.5, over under 36.5. The Raiders are that bad that they're underdogs against Chiefs backups. But I'll take the Chiefs to win here. I'll say KC wins this game. I'll say like 21-17. Geno's out. Pickett's gonna start. And I don't even know the Chiefs quarterback's name still. He'll obviously get to go. And then we got Cardinals at Rams. Rams are 7.5. Over-under is 46.5. I'll take the Rams. They're playing everybody as they say they are. The line's only 7.5. They say they are. I think they have to because you have to because because there's still a chance that you get the 5 seed. So so the Rams still play their stars. I'll say Rams win. I'll take the Rams here, 34-20. They need to win to get in the playoffs because the last 2 games for them have been kind of rough. So, Rams win. And then we got the Dolphins at the Patriots. New England's 10.5, over-under is 45.5. Yeah, New England, they'll start guys because, God forbid, Denver lost. New England gets the 1 seed. I'll take the Patriots. I mean, the Dolphins, they've been playing decent the last couple weeks, but I don't think they stand a chance in New England. Patriots win this game. Assuming let's say everybody stays in this game, I think the Patriots win this game like 38-17. Yeah, Miami, they're a team that like they're playing good. They're trying to play good for the coach down the stretch, but you really want to play good for that coach, Mike McDaniel. I'm not really a fan of him, so never was really a fan of him. So maybe them getting shredded by the Patriots. They said we're gonna fire him. And then we got the Commanders at the Eagles. Eagles are 7, over-under is 41.5. Eagles may sit some guys I saw, but I don't think that matters. The Commanders are in a mess. So I'll take the Eagles to win here. I'll just say 27-16, I guess. The Eagles I think will end up being the 3 seed. So they're gonna have to play San Fran or the Rams. So pretty tough. That's gonna be a pretty tough game. Or Seattle. I don't think Seattle. I think the low say gets the 5th seed. So if they lose, so we'll see. But Eagles will win that. Commanders, they're a major disappointment this year. And then we got the Sunday night game for the division, another one just like the Panthers, Bucks. We have the Ravens at the Steelers. Baltimore's 3.5, over/under is 40.5. I'll definitely take Baltimore here. No Metcalf for Pitt. Who knows about TJ Watt? Rodgers, last week I had a feeling about that game. I wanted to pick Cleveland at home so bad, but I just didn't do it because I don't want to look like a fool. But I think, even if Lamar miraculously doesn't play here, I think he is, I still would take Baltimore because he just used the same game plans he did last week against Green Bay. Henry with Huntley. So I'll take Baltimore in that game. I'll say 28-20 Ravens, and that's all I got. So I just wanted to make it another 20-minute video this week because a lot of the games don't mean anything, and Week 18, so who knows what they expect week. No fantasy, and just sit there and watch for fun and just and get ready for the playoffs. So, so that's all I got. Last regular season week, man. So next week I'll be on here. Probably from now on, since playoffs start, I'll probably do videos on Wednesdays. I'm leaning towards Wednesdays for playoffs and Super Bowl and shit like that. So, that's all I got. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good New Year tomorrow night. Good New Year's Day. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Just get this fucking weather out of here, man. I'm tired of it, because I haven't been legit right since literally like Friday. So, but anyway, so, all right, guys. Well, enjoy the last full week of the slate of NFL games, NFL Red Zone. And as always, I'll still say it even in the playoffs just to be funny. But for the last regular season one, Skol Vikes. All right, guys. I'll see you next week. Have a happy New Year.